All right, patient number 131, Francis Froyer. This is Jacksonville Insane Asylum. Please, bring him in. Yes. Hello. All right, Francis. So, our last session you left off on... Yes, I, opened the door, looked around, and there it was. And could you tell us what that was again? It was the sock. Normally I wouldn't be alarmed. Some neighborhood pranks, I don't know. You know, kids these days, but it started showing up everywhere, Doctor. You know, how you have a cut in your mouth sometimes and you can't help poking at it? Uh, yes. I do know that. I'm aware of that feeling, yeah. Right. Imagine that, except you don't want to poke at it. It just makes you know it's there. And at first you try to live with it, but after a while it drives you crazy. Drives you to do things you thought you'd never do. At first, you know, I tried to dismiss it. Just go on with my daily routine, you know, wake up, brush my hair, brush my teeth, take a shower, see the sock. It was all part of my normal life. But, as I said, I could only keep that part up for so long. It wasn't too long until I started trying anything. You know, I would at first resort to violence. I would kick it, beat it up. I would resort to burning it, tearing it apart. But it would come back in perfect condition every time. Everywhere I looked, it was always in my eyesight. Always in my eyesight, Doctor. Can you imagine? No, I couldn't. Could you continue, Francis? Yes, I'm sorry. I started having nightmares that I was becoming the sock. That every part of my being was this sock. I mean, sometimes I look in the mirror and I would see the sock. I mean, I knew it was delusional, but it was so real. So after a while, I started resorting to some low parts of my life. Places I don't want to admit to going. But I went there. It was almost like I was jacked up on medication, not because I was hallucinating, because of the feelings I was feeling, because of the way I perceived life. It was insane. It it astounds me that I'd ever go there. I thought I was, you know, pretty healthy, mentally at least, pretty healthy guy. And here I was thinking about killing myself. But the stock wouldn't let me. No. It had other plans. It was gonna drive me crazy, slowly. And that's what it did. And that's why I'm here. Can you fix me, Doctor? Um, I don't know if I fully understand the problem yet. This plain white Hanes sock had no significance? None at all? Right, so, at first, as I said, dismissive, then angry, then... You know what, thinking? I think I know where the sock came from, Doctor. Is that... Right, sure, let me get my pen and paper out. Continue, Francis. Francis? Could you... Francis? Yeah, sorry, there's this one day that I was walking with my family. I have had, a daughter, baby on the way. We don't know what gender. We didn't want to check. My wife, we were all walking as a family. And, some teenager blasting his music just... And you know what, you really can't blame the kid. He didn't know any better, and I'm sure he lives with it as well, as much as I do, but... It was a red light. We were crossing the street. I was the only one that survived. Everyone but me. Every single one of them. I mean, talk about a scene. Oh, Francis. How does the, white sock come into play here? Francis. Right, as I was looking around the pavement, my family, everywhere. I looked at the car that did this, half conscious, half hoping I survived, half hoping I could see my family. The black car contrasting the red liquid. It was a strange sort of beautiful. And as I see the door open, the last glimpse I caught, it was the driver. And the driver was a white, plain...
Alright, what a waste of
Hanes
time, Francis.
sock.
Get out of Take him out of here, guys.
How could
Take him
socks
out
even
of
drive?
here.
I don't know. What the... What?
Guys,
Francis,
what? Guys, no.
Piece
No,
of
I'm
garbage.
serious this time,
He
guys.
did this the last two times
no,
as well,
I'm
guys.
serious.
Maybe eventually we're actually gonna get a real story out of him. Gosh, flippin' piece of goonage.